I'm Miss Leona from the Santa Fe Children's Museum, and this is my daughter, Amina.
Hi.
Welcome to Slime Science. We made today our famous 3-ingredient slime.
But mine doesn't work.
Oh no, we could use the scientific method to find out what went wrong.
What's that?
It's how scientists ask and answer questions. They use observation, research, experiments, and analyzing data. There are 6 steps to the scientific method. Step 1, ask a question. Identify the problem you want to solve. What's your question, Amina?
Why did my slime not work?
Excellent. Step 2 is to make an observation. What do you notice between my slime and yours?
That mine's not as solid as yours.
Ah, this is true. Ooh.
Liquid.
It is. Step 3 is to make a hypothesis. This is an if-then question. If
we use the same ingredients that we did in your slime,
then
it might come out the same.
Perfect. So next, the fun part, step 4, design and experiment. We're gonna have to be slime scientists. First thing in our experiment is we're going to identify our variables. There are 3 types of variables in a science experiment. Experiments are extra special because you have to be able to do them again, so everything needs to be measured and recorded. What do we need to make slime?
First, we need glue. Then we need baking soda. Then we need eye solution.
Oh, saline solution you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Guess what?
What?
When I went to go get it, I noticed we had 3 different kinds of saline solution in the cupboard.
I guess we have to do 3 different slimes.
That sounds like a great idea. So when we're doing an experiment, we want to use everything the same and only change one thing. That one thing today is going to be our
saline solution.
We'll see if the solution is the solution. Just to keep everything the same, we're even going to use the exact same bowl and the exact same spoon. And we're going to measure everything very, very precisely. That way we know the only thing that changed is
the solution.
Right. This one's a half a cup. We're going to do small batches today so we can move quickly through our experiment. Great. Let's give it a mix and check it out just for good measure. What's the next ingredient?
Baking soda.
Baking soda. So every bowl needs to be the same. So an eighth, and an eighth. Now for the independent variable, the one that we're going to change is the solution. 1, 2, and 3. So for this to be the same, we're going to have to use exactly the same amount of solution. So I like to start with 3 drops, then mix, and if we need more, we'll add another 3 drops. Should we give this a mix first while we have the baking soda?
Sure.
What do you see happening?
It's turning thicker.
Ah, it's getting a little thicker. What do you notice that wasn't there before?
Bubbles.
Bubbles. Now we're going for the independent variable. Remember, the one variable that we're changing in our recipe. Whatever happens, that's the dependent variable. The end product slime will be the dependent variable of this experiment. 3 drops first. Scientists are usually very, very calculated in all their actions. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Great. Now it's time to mix some more. You'll know your slime is working because it'll start to stick together. This one's actually getting a little bit jelly-y.
This one's getting thicker too.
It is? We're gonna add 3 more drops of saline solution into our slime. The less saline solution you usually use, the more watery slime you'll have. We're gonna go ahead and add just a little bit more baking soda to speed up the process today. I'm gonna add another 1/8 of a teaspoon to each of these. I think what I'd like to do is add 3 more squirts of each saline solution. If your little brother or sister or something accidentally put it in their mouth, it wouldn't make them sick. That one is really starting to stick. This one, which goes with bottle number 2, is actually ready to go in hands. Would you like to start kneading this one and I'll take over number 3? I don't want to mix them up. So the trick with doing slime in your hands is putting saline solution on your hands first before you start mixing. Rub them together, put them like a cup, and I'm gonna drop it in. Oh my gosh, it's practically done, this one. Woo! It'll start to stick to itself more and more. This one's ready also. You can tell your slime is done actually because it can pick itself up off your skin. Solution number 3. You want to coat your hands with a layer of that before we get going? All right, girl. But I think I'm gonna have to take this one up another level. 1, 2, 3. Because at 9, it still wasn't working. Okay, I've doubled my drops and it's still not working.
These 2 work better than that.
Yeah, this one actually never even made it to slime. So it's really important when you're doing your science experiment that you write everything down. So use the same recipe, half a cup of white glue, a 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, and 9 squirts of saline solution. We did try going all the way to 12 squirts of saline solution for trial number 3. We're just gonna document in the notes because the other 2 obviously make great slime, so our experiment stopped there. So Mina, looking at number 1, what was your observation of this slime? Let's write it down.
It's watery and it never came together.
And I'm also, like I said, gonna make that note. Added more solution, still no cohesion. How about slime number 2? It worked. We have slime. Slime success. And how about number 3?
It was a success too, but it's less sticky.
Slime success, less sticky. Step number 5 of the scientific process is to analyze your data. And that'll lead us to step number 6, the final step of the scientific method, which is coming to a conclusion. Amina, what do you think?
Slime 2 and 3 worked and slime 1 didn't. Yeah.
Saline solution number 1. There's something up with that. I think we're gonna go ahead and uncover the label a little bit so we can see if there's a difference in the ingredients.
Contains boric acid.
This one has boric acid too.
Maybe.
This one has no boric acid. What do we need to make slime?
Boric acid.
Our conclusion,
Is it fun?
you must have boric acid in your saline solution in order to have slime success. Today, we're just gonna add a little bit of liquid watercolor. It washes off better than food coloring. Sometimes even colors react differently. So if you're making a blue slime, for example, you may get a slime faster than if you use a red slime. Maybe that will be our next experiment for slime science. Stay tuned for more episodes of this very sticky situation. This is real slime success. Just a little tip, add the colorant for your slime before you add the saline solution. Glue, colorant, baking soda, saline solution that has boric acid.
Do you know how to make sparkly slime?
I don't. Sounds like another episode.
No.
Coming to you soon.